Okay, sir. Next chapter 5, social institution, continuity and changes. Paper 1. This chapter explores the core structure of society, its institution, and how they persist and evolve over time. It discusses key institutions like family, marriage, and kinship, while examining how modern forces like industrialization, urbanization, and legislation are reshaping them. What are social institutions? Social institutions are established pattern of behavior organized around particular purposes. They help maintain social order, cultural values, and continuity. Key feature coming under this: structured and enduring, guide individual behavior, promote social cohesion, and reflect collective norms and values. Key institution I'm going to discuss here. Family, a group related by blood, marriage, and adoption, performs socialization, reproduction, emotional support, and economic cooperation. Types: nuclear family, it includes parents plus children; joint family, extended family, common in India; and matrilineal and patrilineal family, line of descent from father and mother. Marriage, a socially approved union between individuals. Regularize sexual behavior, inheritance, kinship, and domestic roles. Types: monogamy, polygamy, endogamy, exogamy, hypergamy, and hypogamy. We will discuss exhaustively later on. Kinship, social bonds based on blood, consanguine, and marriage of affinal or adoption defines social roles, obligations, and inheritance. Continuity in institution. Despite social changes, institution persists due to cultural inertia, deeply rooted values, religious sanctions, economic interdependence, and legislative enforcement. For example, joint family in rural India and still thrives, and arranged marriage continues in both urban and rural areas. Example: a rural Indian village may witness youth using smartphone but still choosing spouse through parental negotiation. Changes in institutions. Institutions are not static, they evolve due to, first of all, industrialization. Nuclear families become more common due to mobility and urban employment. Women enter the workforce, change gender roles, urbanization, anonymous urban living reduced kinship dependence, marriage shifts towards companionate and love marriage, legal changes, Hindu Marriage Act, Special Marriage Act, new definition of marriage, Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act 2005, education and media, young people questions traditional roles and emphasize on individual rights and choices, and theoretical approaches, structural functional views, scholar Talcott, Parsons, and Murdoch. Family and marriage are essential for social stability. Nuclear family is suited to modern industrial society. Parsons' thesis about this. Conflict theory, scholars Eagles and feminist scholars. Family support, property inheritance, and gender inequality. Marriage is a patriarchal institution. Symbolic interactionalism. Scholar G.S. Mead, Berger, and Keltner. and focus on how people interpret roles within marriage and family. Marriage roles are negotiated in everyday interaction. Now we will discuss it in Indian context, changing family in India, urban nuclear families rising, shift in intergenerational authority, women's education, shift in role of expectations, marriage trends in India, love marriage increasing but within caste boundary, dowry practice persists despite flaws, love in relationship gaining legal recognition, example SC ruling, kinship transformation, traditional clan based identities losing influences, rise of emotional kinship, friendship and chosen family. Okay, scholars to mention Talcott Parsons, fit thesis, nuclear family fit industrial society, angels, family and private property, patriarchy, M.N. Srinivas, concept of Sanskritization and changing family values, and Iravati Karve, kinship in India, and G.S. Gurye, caste and kinship structure in India. Okay. Now I would like to conclude it for basics. Social institutions are the pillars of society, deeply rooted yet flexible. While the family, marriage and kinship system in India reflect ancient continuity, they are also undergoing transformation shaped by modernity, economy and law. Understanding their dual nature of persistence and change is essential to grasp social dynamics in India. That's all for this chapter. We will move to another chapter shortly, because I told in my last night's speak that I will give you at least 10 chapter. So I would certainly try to cover it today, so that you could not feel that time has been wasted. Okay, please like, subscribe and share, and have a nice day. I am coming with another chapter. Okay, thank you very much. Keep seeing repeatedly.